Hey guys, this is going to be a very different type of video than I've ever done before. I've actually recorded videos similar to this and felt afraid to post them, so doing it live seems like a good opportunity to be brave. I'm in downtown Los Angeles right now, and I'm about to walk up to the Pig Vigil, which happens every Sunday outside of what I think is the Farmer John, might be a slaughterhouse. Is it a slaughterhouse? I'm with Jason Robel right now.
Yeah.
It's a slaughterhouse. So Jason's been before. Basically a group of people, mainly vegan animal rights activists, stand outside the slaughterhouse and say hello to the pigs as they're on their way into slaughter. So these are kind of like witnessing their last moments alive, right?
Bearing witness, giving them some love, some positive energy before they are about to face what they're going to face.
Right. So we're walking up right now. I've never done anything like this before. Pigs are some of my favorite animals, so I'm not really sure what to expect. This event, as far as I'm aware, is organized by Sean Monson, who's director of films like Earthlings and Unity.
And Amy Jean Davis.
And Amy Jean Davis. So I don't know who's going to be here, but usually there's a crowd of very compassionate people. So this is probably going to be like a very raw video. I have no idea what the structure is going to be like. Just going to take you guys along for the journey for however long we're here, and if you have any questions or yeah, I don't know. You're coming along the ride with me, so we're walking up right now. Sean has his drone. Hey, Sean. Good. I've been gone since Thursday. Seems like the reception got a little weird. Oh, I think it's sometimes when I switch to the other view, the reception or the video gets all choppy. But it's a group of people here. Sometimes there's upwards of 100 people that come. If you're just joining now, the live video, I'm at the Pig Vigil outside of the Farmer John slaughterhouse or factory or whatever you want to call it in downtown LA. Every Sunday they have these vigils here, and I guess we just kind of wait until the trucks come by and we can say hello to the pigs. It's really just an opportunity to have more consciousness and compassion, to see what happens as part of the process. So I guess you can look at it in a variety of different ways. You can see it as an opportunity to just know more, to be present for all of this. I've never been inside a slaughterhouse or a factory as far as I can recollect. I have passed by them. Years ago, when I lived in San Francisco, I would do the commute between LA and San Francisco, and I would always drive past the big, like, what some people call Cowshewitz, which is like some of the cattle farms. And one time I actually stopped and interacted with the cows, and I documented it on video, but I didn't know, I think it was illegal what I did, so I didn't ever post the footage. But maybe I will. I've wanted to for a long time because it was a really intense moment, just being around those animals. But I've never been in a situation like this with pigs. Or, you know, have any of you guys been on the highway and you drive next to a truck with pigs? You look over and you see their like snouts poking out of the metal. It's always kind of intense. This is like that, plus you actually get to go up to the trucks and visit them. So it's pretty beautiful. There's about a 3-hour period every Sunday from 7 to 10 p.m. and everybody just kind of lines up here. There's a cop, I guess, down at the end. And the trucks pull up, and we get to go up to it. But I haven't been here. I literally just got here, so I don't know what happens exactly when the trucks come up. So I don't know how long we'll be waiting for. I might do like part 2 of the video unless you guys just want to hang tight, hang around. Oh, look who's here. It's Mark. Hey.
Hey.
I'm doing a live
hi.
video.
Hi. Oh, you're texting me too. Oh.
Yeah. You can say hi.
Hi,
This is
hi.
Mark. He does amazing work for animals.
I've seen you at my crossroads. Like,
Yes, I know. We keep running into each other, and here
so,
we are.
well,
I'm so glad to be here.
Yeah, well, it's good to see you again.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. It's kind of nice to be able to come here and bond with other people, and I don't know a lot of people here at the moment, so
Driving back.
I guess it just kind of feels nice to know that we're all here for the same reasons or similar reasons of compassion for animals and just holding space, you know? Apparently not everybody goes up to the trucks when they pull up. Some people just bear witness. They're just here to
I can see that.
give out love to pigs in their final moments. I felt nervous coming here. I feel okay now because the trucks aren't here. I saw one truck as I was driving up here, but it's weird. I don't know if you guys feel this way, but you know, when you're vegan, you're not participating in using animals for any pleasure, whether it's food or clothing or household. You do your very best to avoid animal products, right? But sometimes we have to face up to the reality that other people are not making that choice. And, you know, there's a reason that there's slaughterhouses, and there's a reason that there are trucks full of these pigs every week, every day. I don't know how this one works in particular, but I think sometimes it's important to acknowledge what's going on. And even though we might not have full control, as frustrating as that can be, you know, we can stand here and helplessly kind of watch these pigs, but from like a spiritual standpoint, we can do our best to just put out love and peace and compassion into those moments, you know. And I think that's a philosophy I really stand behind, is like, as vegan, we can spend a lot of time being angry, and we can do our best to make our own personal choices, but we don't really have control over the choices that other people make. We can inspire them, we can educate them, we can just kind of lead by example, but that doesn't mean that other people are going to make the same choices, unfortunately. So I choose, instead of anger, is to focus more on love, loving other people and spreading compassion to other people, and also sharing compassion with other animals. You know, this group is full of some of the most incredible animal activists in the city, and none of us can get these pigs out of these trucks at the moment. So what do? We stand here and we say goodbye, and we stand here and acknowledge their lives, and we stand here and give them love and compassion in those very last moments, almost like we might do if we were saying goodbye to a loved one. It's like a person, you know, like if you ever visit somebody when they're on their deathbed and you just spend those final moments with them saying goodbye and honoring their lives. I guess I view this as a kind of similar thing. I'm going to check out some of the comments that have just come through. Thank you guys for being here with me. Your support is so helpful. And again, I know videos tend to be for entertainment value, but I don't see this moment as being entertaining. I just wanted you to be here if you are curious, and maybe it'll inspire you to be brave in that way, and maybe go to something similar in your area if there is something available. And if not, you can come to LA and do this. Like I said, it's every Sunday. And if you ever need information, just let me know. So let me check out some of the comments that have come through. Avocado and Soul said that's heartbreaking. It is pretty heartbreaking. Vi asked what happened. He also said that he works near this factory. It smells bad. It actually doesn't smell that bad where I'm standing. I walked by like a seafood factory earlier, and that did not smell good at all. And yeah, Avocado and Soul also said it's a helpless feeling. It is kind of helpless, but I don't know. Right now in this moment, I don't feel frustrated by it. I just feel determined to spread compassion and love and kind of like I said, honor it. Lil Super Ratty said, I'm too scared to see it. I know that feeling too. Although actually,
Bye.
bye. You're sticking around. You're sleeping here.
I'm
Okay.
sticking around, so,
yeah.
Bye.
Hi. Do you want to say anything about what you do? Do you have a moment? Or tell
sure.
people why you're here?
My name is Mark. I rescue dogs from slaughterhouses. I kind of believe in bearing witness, but maybe like a more a step up, where I think that if you watch slaughter videos and things like that, it can help people to turn vegan or make the connection that, you know, between what they eat and things. And so we're here at Farmer John, and yeah, there's I don't know how many people, like 80 to 100, something like that. And so they have weekly vigils here on Sunday. The founder of this kind of movement, her name's Anita, and her trial is next week on Thursday, and so I'm going up to Toronto to support them. Yeah.
Wow.
And so, but yeah, whenever I'm in town, I try to come, and so yeah.
It's good. It's good to have people like you here. And you inspired me to come too. So you're the reason I'm here.
First time, right?
Yeah, it's my first time.
Yeah, so sure. Yeah.
Well, maybe you'll inspire some more people watching this video.
Sure.
Do you know of things like this that happen in other cities in the U.S. or other cities in the world?
The SAFE movement is pretty big, and so it's not just here.
Is it safemovement.org or something?
Well, I think I
have a website?
actually don't know, but I know Toronto Pig Save is like the original,
right?
And the SAFE movement is kind of that concept where, you know, throughout the world, you know, Manchester or different countries. I know there's one in Hong Kong now. That there's individual SAFE movements coming up, where, you know, people do the same thing, bear witness at slaughterhouses, and so yeah, it's just great.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, I'll link to some resources if you guys want to check out something similar in your area, because I think it's a powerful thing to be here.
I'll see you guys later.
Bye, Mark.
Bye.
Yeah, so you might have heard of the Toronto Pig Save, which is when I first heard about this, and then I guess this group started building momentum in Los Angeles, and Mark's been pretty involved. He's amazing. So when I get home, I'll link to more information for you guys. I'll link to Sean's work if you haven't checked out. What I was going to say earlier is one of you was saying that it's scary to see things like this, and Sean actually really put this mindset in my head very early on in my veganism. I interviewed him. You guys can see some of my original videos, which are slightly embarrassing, but one of my favorite videos is an interview I did with Sean in like 2008 or 9. No, it must have been 9 or 10. I'll link to that too. And in that interview, Sean really inspired me to bear witness and to take away my own fear and be strong for the animals. And ever since that time, I really have made a point to watch videos and documentaries even when they're hard to watch. Like Earthlings I've seen 2 or 3 times. It's not an easy movie to see, and I know a lot of people that say, oh, I don't want to see it, it's too hard, or it's going to make me upset, or people that say I'm already vegan, like I don't need to see that. But I guess my philosophy is when we do see it, we're reminded on a very deep level that goes beyond just like knowing. There's a difference between knowing information and like experiencing things, and I guess like documentaries and videos can be a way to experience them, and being here tonight is a way to experience it. You know, even though it's hard for us, we have to be strong for the animals. If we can extend moments of love and compassion and basic, you know, from an energetic level, you're giving love to a creature in one of, well, I should say, the scariest moment of their lives. They're facing their death, whether they realize it or not. So if we can send out love to them so that at least in those last moments they can feel that love, maybe on a level they never have before, I think that's like one of the bravest things that we can do.
Okay.
And kind of an easy way to be an activist. All right, so I guess the truck's coming. I will get to more of your comments, but here we go, guys. It might be a little choppy, so I'm probably gonna turn it around.
Hey, Chase. 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 Tell him to wait for the
Oh, man. Oh, man, this is intense. Okay. Truck has a very potent smell. Everybody's got their phones out.
I'm waiting for you. Oh, whatever. Hi, baby. Aww.
Extend the light, pull it out,
Sure.
pull it out, and then put it into the hole and aim it at the ceiling.
Okay.
Then you're right at the ceiling and illuminate it.
I got 2 mouths over here if anybody has this extra thing. Yeah. There's one right here.
Buddy.
Down here.
Sorry.
You can get the lower one.
Yeah, there we go. I was stopping on that.
Careful, back up. Thank you.
I need to get one of those.
Hi, babies. I didn't realize they're on the other level too. Oh, I feel so bad from up there. Look at this guy. Oh man. Oh my God.
It's never easy. It's never, never, ever, ever.
Oh my God.
Hey, guys, back up. Come.
That is really intense.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna read through some comments here. See all of you guys talking. Thank you so much for being here and just like, is this the second truck? There's another truck pulling up. Oh gosh. I don't know. Here we go again.
Hey guys, where's your elevator? Water, and if you turn it up to the ceiling, it'll illuminate the whole room.
such an intense, like shocking experience. It just doesn't feel real. There's little kids here. Oh my gosh, that's like the most heartbreaking thing. So intense and like in a way it's very hard to describe. It's very hard to describe what it's like to be here.
This one's pretty empty. Hey, baby, it's okay. You thirsty? Here you go. Yeah.
Oh, they're-
Hey.
Crawling on top of
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good little baby. Yeah.
Doesn't have any room.
The baby's thirsty. Oh, look at him drinking. Look at him. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Good job, Sarah.
Oh, guys.
I'll answer more questions in a moment. Just gotta get out of the way.
Yeah. Thank you.
So many people here. You know what's really interesting is like I haven't been to a ton of like marches or activism, but the things that I have experienced have been kind of like they feel like very fueled by anger, which is understandable. But this is unlike anything I have experienced because everyone here is so calm and peaceful and loving. I mean, the main purpose of everyone here, they're not trying to shout at the slaughterhouse. They're not trying to tell the drivers they're doing something bad. They're not trying to stop it because I don't like to use the word can't, but let's just use that word for now. You know, in this moment, we can't stop it. It would do more harm, I think, to try to stop it versus just bearing witness and being there for the pigs and giving them the water. And you can see how thirsty they are and how confused they are. They're piling on top of each other because there's not enough room. They're screaming, maybe because they're being crushed.
Not at a camera.
Yeah, and everyone here is just like very relaxed. And it's not like, I don't know, like people maybe like there's a level of acceptance here and sadness, but everyone's very focused on giving love in those moments to those pigs. It's almost like all of the agenda of trying to stop it like dissipates in those moments. You know, the truck's only here, as you saw, like for a couple minutes, and in that time everyone's just very focused on loving the pigs, giving them water, touching them, talking to them, holding space for them. Oh man, here's another truck. It's just one after another. This one doesn't look like it's stopping, is it? Oh gosh, I didn't expect it all to happen this fast. It's just one truck after another. I'll try to ask Sean some more questions when I have a chance. It's very overwhelming to just keep going back up to this truck, but I'm gonna keep doing it.
Oh my god, soy apple. My friend makes it. I know. And you want to get hot? Yeah, that was cool. So, I'll go with you guys. We'll both go.
Hey, buddy, look, we have some water for you.
Do your research on other families.
Okay, here you go. Look at this one. Look at this one. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yes. Look at you. Are you thirsty, baby? This one's really thirsty. Yeah. Look at you. Oh yeah. I know. Look at you suckling this water. It's okay. Yeah. We love you. We love you. We love you. Yeah. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Here you go. Oh yeah.
Back up.
All right, let me see if I can get to some more comments. Wow, the conversation's amazing. I wish these comments would translate over to text or to comments on YouTube so everybody could read these. So I want to read them all out loud. Okay, I feel like it would be hopeless. I don't think it feels hopeless, to be honest. I think that this is very important. This is how change happens. Change happens when you witness something. Change happens when you acknowledge something. Change happens when you tell other people what's going on. And so we do have a power to stop this. We might not be able to save those exact pigs, and that part of it does feel heartbreaking and hopeless, because there isn't hope for them. They're literally on their way to the slaughterhouse right now. But I have hope for the future, and we just have to keep spreading the word. You know, if people love to talk about how much they love bacon, but if they saw that, I don't know, maybe it would make a shift. Because you see, you know, the pigs, like people always say, they're so much like dogs, and they're so smart, and they're beautiful and sweet, and they are desperate for water, and yeah, you see their eyes, and it's a transformative experience, especially in person. You feel the energy is very different. You know, you can watch videos, but like seeing it in person is just a very different experience. All right, I have to scroll so far to get through all your comments, which I love. I just love how active all of you are. I can't be compassionate to evil people. I think everything's a choice. Compassion is a choice. So maybe it's a choice to not be compassionate right now, but maybe in the future you can be. Dreaming Tata says, being there shows that there are a lot of people who support this mission. Absolutely. I mean, there are new people here every week. There are probably about 100 people here right now. And it's happening in various parts over the country. I want to just be vegan. I don't actually free animals. I'm not sure if that's a statement or I'm not sure what that meant, but yes, Mark has been here, very active, Lil Super Ratty says, I'm in Toronto and I can't believe Anita got charged. Vi said, is that the Earthling movie guy? Yes, it's Sean Monson. He's here. He helps organize it here in LA. Dreaming Tata says, by knowing and experiencing gives us the tool to communicate and spread the knowledge to other people. And I think there's just some conversations happening on, you know, I see I'm Demon Wolf feeling a lot of anger coming up, and I get that, like I was saying before, but I don't know if anger really makes a difference. I think love makes the biggest difference in the world, and it's very hard to be loving in times like this. But there's a great, is it Martin Luther quote, I think, which is darkness can't get rid of darkness, only light can. And so love can't, or more hate can't get rid of hate, only love can get rid of hate. I think that's approximately how that quote goes from, and I'm pretty sure it's Martin Luther King who said that. So just remember, like, if you want to make a difference in this world, we got to be more loving. We can't be angry or fearful or hateful. It's not going to make the changes that need to happen, in my opinion. Thank you so much for Lynn Lindstrom to be here, acknowledging this is why we're vegan. And Jane, who says, poor babies, staying vegan in Alabama. Thank you for that. Gunn says, what upsets me even more is when vegans go back to eating animals and animal products and put up some lame ass excuse. It happens sometimes. Again, we can't control what other people choose to do. We can only make choices with ourselves and hope that we can inspire other people to do the same. So some people do make that choice. And maybe they're choosing not to remember what goes into all of this, you know, like I feel like bacon and do they have bacon in paleo? Excuse my ignorance, but isn't bacon technically a paleo thing? I find that interesting. If it is. Not that that really has anything to do with anything, but I just find it just, a lot of vegans, I feel like they feel like for health reasons they shouldn't be vegan anymore. Or I shouldn't say a lot of vegans. I'm trying to be very careful with my words. The people that choose to no longer be vegan often do it for health reasons. They go back to eating meat, and I completely understand how frustrating that is. Yeah, it's a whole nother topic I can go on. I'm just trying to get through as many comments, the live comments, as possible. And you know, Lil Super Ratty is the saying, I don't get it. You know, sometimes we can't always understand other people's decisions, and that's why we just have to continue to be responsible for our own and lead by example, and spread the message, you know. Lil Super Ratty says, I struggle socially and get called names, but I just think people don't know what they're joking about. Yeah, you're not alone. A lot of people go through that. Anna says, vegan in Florida. Anna, thank you so much for being here and for spreading the vegan message in Florida. Gunn says, I have so little faith in humanity, to be honest. I know it can feel like that at some point, but I think faith is one of the most important things to have in order to make a difference in this world. I don't think that we don't make a difference by, like I said, being hateful or angry or hopeless. We make a difference by being hopeful. So we just have to find the strength within ourselves to be hopeful when we don't feel like there's hope, and to have faith when it feels hopeless. That's one of the hardest parts. Nita says, I see these trucks all the time where I live with these poor helpless animals. It's tough to see them, isn't it? Papaya Joy said, I live near one of these one summer. I assume you mean like a slaughterhouse. That must have been really hard to see that all the time. Nina, thank you for your positivity. Lil Super Batty says, how do they disguise it? Put a cover. I'm not sure what you meant by that, so if you're still here, let me know. Honeybee said, I'm proud of you for doing something so emotionally exhausting. For the love of these poor creatures, my love goes out to you. I'm sending lots of love right back, Honeybee. Thank you. Yadi asked what brought me there. Earlier, I talked to this guy named Mark. He's been coming for a while. I've known of Sean for a very long time, so it's knowing that he does this is great. And then one of my great friends, Jason Robel, drove me down here tonight. We came together. It would have been hard for me to come alone for my first time, but I'll probably come alone again in the future because I don't feel alone here. Let's see. Gun 7369 said, I used to work a quarter mile from a slaughterhouse. The smells on certain days were absolutely atrocious. I asked, are these people going to come to the Armenian Genocide March tomorrow? I saw, that's actually, there's a very concentrated Armenian area near where I live in LA, and I saw some of that stuff happening today. I don't know if being vegan necessarily, if that awareness transfers from veganism over to the other genocides, but I think it'd be wonderful, and maybe you can be part of spreading the message and helping people make the connection. There's another truck coming behind me. Lil Super Ratty's asked what march. There's in LA. There's a march. I guess is that tomorrow, which is what, the 24th. So look it up online. You can learn more about it. I thought it might have been today, but. And Vi said in LA goes to Turkish consulate. So everybody just keep looking up and raising awareness. I'm going to keep reading comments before I go back to the truck, so I'm going to do this very fast. Gunn says, to think how intelligent they are. If they were dogs and not bacon, people would throw a fit. Agree. Anna says, we can stop it by encouraging people to be vegan. Honeybee says, do people do this a lot? Take pictures and give them water? Yes, they do this every Sunday here in LA, and other times, wow, they're really upset in there. So tough. Okay. Yeah, just look it up online and see if there's something like this available. Let me see if there are any others. Lots of conversation happening here. I'm Demon Wolf, mentioned Gary Yourofsky. I can link to him in the YouTube comments later on if you guys haven't watched his videos. He's really inspiring. And so hard to hear. They are so upset in there. I don't know if they're all just desperate for water or not, but there's a lot of commotion in this truck. Becca's sending love from Texas. Thank you for your love, Becca. I'll spread it to the pigs here. Dreamy Tata is here from Texas as well. DGQ819 asked if I still have Evie. I do. Becca asked, do they do this for cows? They may. I'm not aware yet. And that's it for the comments, so I'm going to go back over to this truck. There's a photographer here.
You thirsty?
Back up, please. Thank you. Whoop. I'm behind you.
My big question is, what do the drivers of these trucks think? Watching all of these animal rights activists here, and the police, like, are they eating bacon? And I don't know. I just wonder, like, are they just all numb to it? Or does seeing us here get them thinking differently? Alright, I think I'm going to wrap things up because I've been talking for about 40 minutes now. Just people talking about wishing that they could be here, and the screams, it's heartbreaking. They're not even on the kill floor. They're panicking. It's not easy. Well, here comes another truck. I'm gonna wrap this up so that I can be present for the pigs for as long as I'm here. Thank you all so much for being here and supporting me and supporting the pigs, and just sending love out here. Your love makes a big difference. So please don't be hopeless, or know that we can make a difference at some point. It's just a matter of when we can make that change. And we are making a difference day by day, person by person, little by little. So eventually a change will come. Well, I should say I feel like the change is already here, just not in as big of a way as we want it to be. Thanks again, everybody. And if you need anything else, just let me know. I will put a lot of information in the YouTube description, so look out for that tomorrow on the channel. And I will see you again in a live video. This is very different from videos I normally do. So if you want to see more content like that, let me know. Thanks again, everyone. Thanks for your conversations with each other. Thanks for your support. Thanks for bearing witness along with me. And I will do my best to continue to share more ways that you can help. And here comes another truck. They just keep coming. This is probably like, I'm losing track of how many trucks there have been, but I want to say this is like the 6th or 7th in the past 40 minutes. A lot of pigs, and this is just one night. It's just one night. I do want to say that I got to hand it to the police officer who's been so calm, and the fact that he's just been very calmly allowing us to be here. I don't think the trucks have to stop for us. I think it's honestly just a choice for them to allow us to do this, so it's kind of a step in the right direction that the police are supportive of us, and that truck drivers and the slaughterhouse people, in some way they know that this isn't right. So that's a step right there. They know enough to allow us to say goodbye to these pigs and bear witness and give them water. So on some level, change is happening. Just keep that in mind. Alright, I'm gonna go be with these next pigs. Thanks again, everyone. Sending so much love to you. And I'll take every love that you've put into the chat today and give it out to the pigs. Good night.